Alright guys, back for more Watch Dogs 1 replay. I think I have a way of replaying the missions. So hopefully I can replay that one where you take down Iraq, because for some reason it skipped his the cutscene from right before his boss fight. I don't know if I did anything wrong or not. So I want to get that shit in 60 FPS. And you can replay the missions in Watch Dogs 2, but I believe it's easier to find that in Watch Dogs 2. But yeah. Or they made it easier to do so, at the very least for the main story missions. So yeah, I'll see about that after the main story's done. Actually, let me see here. See, it was it Act 4? I'll see about later. I'll look up like a YouTube video or some shit. Because I do not want to have to replay all parts of the game before that one to replay that. That would take way too fucking long.
One of Chicago's most notorious personalities, Dermot Lucky Quinn, is dead. Quinn was believed to have mob ties with the Chicago South Club for many decades, but no criminal charges were ever brought against him. Police say Quinn died of a heart attack.
I hope you don't mind. I'm grabbing some of your stock. Figure that makes us even.
Yeah, sure, of course. Take what you want.
Fixers will be breathing down my neck soon. I didn't even know Rose was dead. She should have just walked away.
There's no evidence that Bloom arranged her death.
Hell, Aiden. You don't know that they didn't. You know, I've seen a lot of things that don't add up. Ant City deals, voter rigging, all it takes is one good PR team to sweep that all away. After Rose died, they created that. Now, I don't know the hows and whys of it, but that code is dangerous. Something about... I couldn't make much sense of it, but it was something about Bell or something.
Bellwether. That's what he wanted.
You gotta burn that code, man. The rest of it, I don't care what you do with it. know, Aiden, I'm sorry about Clara.
So am I.
This whole thing is shit, no matter how you cut it. Careful, Aiden. When the lights go out, bad things tend to happen.
Where several of Bloom's top executives are now being questioned about a series of graphic sex videos leaked online.
While the officer's face is not clearly visible in the cell phone's video, her badge number is.
Shocking footage has surfaced implicating Mayor Rushmore in the murder of a woman, Rose Washington. The woman was a former CTOS employee reported missing over a year ago. Mayor Rushmore has refused to comment, but a statement released by City Hall claims the footage is a fake, made by the hacker group DedSec in order to discredit the mayor.
But I do know Nikki's safe. And I know you'll pay for Clara.
You think you're the hero in all this? Read your own press. You're a terror to this city. You and your vainglorious bullshit. Come on, then. Come and get me. Let's finish this. Oh, but there's one thing I forgot to mention. You'll like this. I've unlocked CTOS. Completely. I am inside the system. And you are in for a show.
CTOS. System authorized. CTOS being called. CTOS rerouting. Please stand by. Unable to reroute.
T-Bone?
So there I am, waiting for my train when the lights go out.
Guarantee that's just the start of it. Damien has full access.
Over my dead body. I'm not gonna let my CTOS baby get jumped up by that wackadoodle. There's a weak point he won't know about. So get over there and shut it down. That'll end his joyride quick and pronto.
I'll call you once I'm in. Nice to have you back.
I do like being useful. CTOS. It really is a wonder of human ingenuity. A model system making a model city for model citizens. I wonder what Bloom said about potential hacks to the system. Sound debate, I'm sure. Hackers, relax. Our CTOS is the most advanced blah 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 blah. Hubris, Aiden. It'll get you every time. But then you know that very well, don't you?
Calculador. Por favor, espere. Imposible calcular la función. Era una comando de este. Error. Invalid command. Error.
The handling on these cars is terrible.
System compromised. Headed up to CTOS. Headed up near. CTOS.
Yeah, keep walking.
One of Chicago's most notorious personalities, Dermot Lucky Quinn, is dead. Quinn was believed to have mob ties with the Chicago South Club for many decades, but no criminal charges were ever brought against him. Police say Quinn died of a heart attack after a charity event in his five-star hotel, the Merlot.
Shit. Can't get past the firewall. T-Bone might have an idea. He blocked us out. I need him disconnected fast.
Well, shit. I got one idea, but last time I did it, people died.
If we don't do it, people will die. What do you got?
The whole network's tied to a satellite. Runs as a kind of a safety valve to CTOS. I got a homemade virus. A real mean motherfucker. You gotta install it from 3 separate points.
What does it do?
It'll shut down your man. That's for damn sure.
This could get ugly.
You don't know the half of it, amigo. Call me when they're installed. We'll get it done right. Did you really think you could stop me so easily? I'm disappointed. I took you for someone more clever, but I'm forced to see you're like everyone else. The silent treatment. You'll leave me an emotional wreck. And who knows what I'll do in such a state. Come on! Ian, impress me! What will you do now? Throw me out my game? Come on! You can do better.
Damien's screwing with the navigation. He's trying to slow me down. Focus on one location at a time.
All units with the squad, CTOS has located the suspect, distributing location now.
I'll try to spit him.
This is the police! Stop where you are!
Over now.
touch the button. Jealous.
Suspect location is being distributed now. I've got a spinner. We've got a high-powered patrol car in pursuit of suspect.
Get in!
I'm gonna turn ahead and watch out.
Stop! Repeat! Stop where you are! Stop where you are!
I'm gonna try to hit him. Get out here, we need backup. Head
Solid was far too trusting, or I'm far too charming. I can't be sure which.
He knows what he's doing. We're trying to keep up.
This is called. Squad, we've lost visual on the suspect. He's gone. Suspect located. I'm gonna take this guy out. Be advised, a high-powered patrol car has been sent to his location.
Don't make things worse for yourself! Pull over!
Light him up. This is the police. Stop your vehicle now.
We're moving around him.
Stop your vehicle now.
We ain't stopping unless we make him stop. Let him inside.
Stop your vehicle and give yourself up.
We're moving around him. I've been hit. Copy that. A high-powered patrol unit is en route to the suspect. Going in for hit.
Stop! Pull over!
Fuck! I'm hit! Good clip him.
Stop the fucking vehicle!
That's one way to end that bullshit, I guess.
He blocked us out. I need him disconnected fast.
Well, shit. I got one idea, but last time I did it, people died.
If we don't do it, people will die. What do you got?
The whole network's tied to a satellite. Runs as kind of a safety valve to CTOS. I got a homemade virus. A real mean motherfucker. You gotta install it from 3 separate points.
What does it do?
It'll shut down your man. That's for damn sure.
This could get ugly.
You don't know the half of it, amigo. Call me when they're installed. We'll get it done right. Get out!
What the?
Did you really think you could stop me so easily? I'm disappointed. I took you for someone more clever, but I'm forced to see you're like everyone else. Ah, the silent treatment. You'll leave me an emotional wreck. And who knows what I'll do in such a state. Come on! Aiden, impress me! What will you do now? Throw me out my game? Come on! You can do better.
Navigation. He's trying to slow me down. Focus on one location at a time.
Watch all units. PQS scan has located and marked suspect. Going in for it.
I'm ordering you to pull over!
Good equipment. Squad, you can grant us CCOS access. Squad, 10-1, we need some serious backup. Suspect D is on foot.
Be advised, a high-powered patrol car has been sent to his location.
Wow! Check out all this control. That's the great thing about viruses. They can just spread out of control.
Damn it, suspect's gone. Get APB circulated.
Alright. Color me impressed. What was that? A virus of some kind? He's taken quite a shine to all this hacker business. Noodle away, Aiden. You don't really understand what I'm doing.
We're trying to destroy the city.
Ah, is this? No, not destroy. Cripple. So every one of them can know what it feels like to have their future taken from them. And I'm saving the best for you, partner. Stop! Repeat! Stop your vehicle! Who wouldn't want a smart city?
I'm gonna clip him. Got position for a better shot. Now listen up, we're gonna clip him. Stand by.
Give it up! Pull over!
I need help. Wanna clip him. Stop your vehicle now.
A high-powered patrol unit spent.
Please tell me it checkpointed after I did the first one. Oh, thank fuck. That's fucking... That'd be fucking annoying if it didn't.
Oh, now! Damien's screwing with the navigation. He's trying to slow me down. Focus on one location at a time.
squad. We got a hit on the CQS scan. Suspect located.
Squad, you can grant us CQS access. Stop your vehicle and give yourself up. No line of sight, we're on the move. Squad, suspect is out of bird's eye. Inform ground units.
Who wouldn't want a smart city?
On the suspect car, we're calling it suspect.
Looks like you didn't need your hacker check after all.
All units, this is squad. CQS scan has located the suspect. Distributing location now. We've got a high-powered patrol car in pursuit of suspect.
Suspect has left the vehicle. We're
I see what you're doing. Upload your little virus, it sniffs around and finds me. Then you come beat up the criminal. Is that about right? I'd have guessed your hacker chick invented this little cabin, but then she's dead. Isn't she? Well, have at it, Aiden. Give me your best and I'll give you mine. And you can brag all about it in the afterlife.
Copy that. A high-powered patrol unit is en route to the suspect.
live on it, clear again, over.
See how smart this network is? It anticipates a problem. You. And fixes it.
Fuck, I'm hit! Opening fire. Halt! Stop your vehicle!
Be advised, a high-powered patrol car has been dispatched after the suspect.
Look how efficiently our digital city hunts you down. It saves energy consumption.
Suspect, over. Squad 1, sir. Ah, shit, I lost the perp.
know that
this is
opinion
just
polls show that
shit.
most people find the CTOS to be safe. That's PR for you. Wonder how they'll swing this one.
Where's this guy hiding? Anyone seen him?
Squad, this is PH5. Be advised that we are inbound.
It's done. Your viruses are in.
All right, we're in it now. You head back to that weak point, right where we started. Now it'll open up for you like a lady's... never mind. You'll have a clear line to the satellite, and that's what's important.
Okay, clear line to the satellite. You say that's the safety valve?
And a little more. Once you're inside, you pull the trigger, lights out, Aiden. And if we're lucky, and I'm as clever as my CV says, you'll get a lock on Damien's location.
That's all I want.
In all honesty, this era of, like, Ubisoft had really good parkour. Because, like, they developed a parkour system for Assassin's Creed, and they just applied it to this game and the sequel. I assume Legion as well. By the way, Ubisoft, you could easily release a patch that for your old games that applies a decent amount of anti-aliasing, because these games need it. Especially on Xbox. Because Xbox was generally... the majority of Xbox versions of games were lower res than PS4 and PS4 versions because, well, surprise, lower costing tech. For graphics and shit. Don't allow for higher quality graphics. In my opinion, Xbox should have been leading last generation, but they didn't because they got too high and mighty.
Aiden Pierce, wait. We are DedSec.
Yeah.
We've been watching. We know what you're doing. You're killing the lines to CTOS.
Enjoy the show.
Give us 30 seconds.
For what?
30 seconds inside CTOS, we drop in our code. Then, when the system reboots, DedSec will control the machine from inside. We will correct what Boom has broken. 30 seconds is all we need.
30 seconds, no one knows? Our little secret?
We will be the watchdogs.
No. I'm tired of all the noise.
We will not forget this.
I've linked to a satellite. From here, T-Bone's virus will reboot the entire system. It'll stop Damien. I'm gonna find him. My God.
Why are you so damn stubborn? Quinn's dead. You got your sister back, and Clara? She stabbed you in the back. She helped kill your precious Lena. You know it's true.
What about you? Some might blame you for Lena's death.
I wonder who would think that, huh? But why stop there? Perhaps we should blame you. As I recall, the Murloc job was your plan.
I blame myself every day for the plan, for meeting you, for not stopping you when I had the chance.
And the game fucking crashed again. Nice. Great, because the game fucking crashed and I had to load back in. My car's not there anymore. Great.
Why are you so damn stubborn? Quinn's dead. You got your sister back, and Clara? She stabbed you in the back. She helped kill your precious Lena. You know it's true.
What about you? Some might blame you for Lena's death.
I wonder who would think that, huh? But why stop there? Perhaps we should blame you. As I recall, the Murloc job was your plan.
I blame myself every day for the plan, for meeting you, for not stopping you when I had the chance. I don't make that mistake anymore. I see a problem, I step in.
Oh yes, the vigilante. I've read your headlines.
You're the only problem I see now, and I'm coming for you. running out there. That's Damien.
Remember when you and I first decided to pool our talents? The schemes we were planning? We had so much drive, but never like this. Look outside. We've taken down a goddamn city! Now I'm spending my final hours standing on the Widow's Walk. That's what they call the Lighthouse Lookout. The Widow's Walk. Did you know that? I didn't. Seems fitting. Everything reeks of conclusion.
Come on. Surprise, surprise.
You got a speech, Damien? Anything you want to say?
You know who I am now.
That's it? That's all you got?
Hey, fuck you. Look at you. You plowed over people to get to a mob boss. You think you're absolved because your cause is what? Noble?
You played me. That's what this is about.
I played you! Clara is as much your fault. So is your niece. That's why you sent your family away, right? They know what you are. You play a beautiful game, but sometimes you still lose.
Blah, blah, blah. Jesus, you guys talk a lot. What are you doing here?
Sorry, pal. New contract. Kick it over.
What?
Come on, kick it over. Oh, you're hilarious. You know, you guys take things far too personally. That's your problem. That's why this went wrong. There's lessons to be learned here, fellas. Up, phone 2. Give it to me. Come on, hand it over.
I don't know what Damien wanted in those final moments.
Nice.
I suppose. I thought I could fix the little girl's death. But instead it led to all of this. Exposed lies, corrupted kings, a broken city. And me, changed man. I don't look back anymore. I don't regret. I look forward. Everything is connected, and I'll use that to expose, to protect, and if necessary, to punish.
That's the first Watch Dogs again, to...
Once again, Mayor Rushmore is dead.
Right.
Police are not revealing any information. The leaked documents found extensive corruption and deep ties between the mayor and the Chicago South Club leader, Lucky Quinn. Did the mayor kill himself over this exposure, or was he executed? Bloom Director of Public Relations, Charlotte Gardner, has issued a statement regarding the recent CTOS troubles.
We knew all along that our CTOS network would be a target for hackers of all strengths and skills. It's been an excellent proving ground to demonstrate how robust our system really is. We're so pleased with the results. Our firewall security withheld the worst of the attacks, and in some cases, trip switches closed the systems off before any access could be gained.
Oh, wait.
Your personal information remains secure. Our CTOS network is restored to full operations. In a world where we want to spend more time with loved ones, be active in our communities, have safer, healthier homes and cities, Bloom Industries listen to you and your needs. We are embarking on a global journey. We want the world to be a community. CTOS 2.0, focusing on you, putting you on the global stage. CTOS 2.0, making smart cities even smarter. Up next, an interview with a woman who claims to know the vigilante, Aiden Pierce.
Renowned child psychologist Yolanda Mendez is with us. Dr. Mendez, your story is extraordinary. You actually know Aiden Pierce, the man we know as the vigilante. Tell us how that came about.
I met Mr. Pierce through the family, his sister.
This was a surprise to us. We couldn't find any information about him at all. It's great that you've come forward. You were treating her son for trauma?
Yes, well, naturally I can't discuss any of that. Not even their names.
No. We wouldn't ask you to. But that's how you met Aiden Pierce. What's he like?
It's impossible to say for certain what he's really like. He masks his personality, and he's very good at it.
Is he?
It isn't like someone playing poker. This is a very smart man who is looking to gain the upper hand in every situation.
And you're writing a book.
Yes, I am. It's a book about the whole experience, a study on Mr. Pierce. I really wanted to explore this complex man's mind.
I'm sure it'll be a fascinating read. Dr. Mendez, thank you.
DedSec has had enough. Our warnings have fallen on deaf ears. Our reputation has been attacked by weaklings such as Default. Heed our final warning. There will be a reckoning. We are vigilant against the Watchers. We are capable. We are unstoppable. We are at war.
While a statement from the Commissioner's office acknowledges the recent decline in criminal activity, the vigilante known as the Fox is only given the slightest praise for his crime-fighting efforts. An anonymous source told our reporters that members of the police department are more enthusiastic about the vigilante than they are allowed to publicly disclose. With Chicago still reeling from the shocking revelations of Rose Washington's murder and Mayor Rushmore's subsequent death, there has been little appetite for politics or elections. One name that's been floated about is Bloom's VP of Communications, Charlotte Gardner. Her supporters insist Ms. Gardner will restore integrity and trust to a city that sorely needs it. City officials are picking up the pieces from the shocking chaos brought on by a massive CTOS malfunction. The city experienced major power outages, bridge disruptions, and thousands of dollars in damages. While CTOS is back online, many are raising questions about the safety features needed to run a complex system in a major city.
I'm bleeding here. You?
I'm holding up.
I got one last bone for you to chase. Maurice finally gave in, then suddenly he was all talk. I'll give you a location, the rest you can work out yourself.
That's business, huh?
Yeah, that's right. It's all business.
Jordy's like that. Tidy fixer. Keeps the loose ends clean. Maurice is one of his loose ends, and he's ultimately my problem. He's the one who shot my car. killed my niece. I want to say we're different, but I don't know anymore. How many people have I hurt? Killed? Who deserves to die? Who decides that?
Clean out some loose ends. I know you'd be back. Guys like us, we don't know when to stop.
It's done. You're the last.
There is no last. You're in it now. I warn you. These guys, they're like nothing you ever seen before. You fucking think it's over?
No. But now they have something to fear.
What the fuck? What's wrong with you, man? Huh? You're fucked! You get that? We're both fucked! Fucking shoot me!
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I just wasn't paying much attention. It did play that cutscene with Iraq.
Yeah, I deserve it.
There's nothing else.
But ain't gonna change anything.
Loose ends need to be tied up sometimes. Yeah, so I just checked over the videos I recorded over the last several hours. supported, and I'm glad that it did get it. It would have been weird if this was the only game to not have 60 FPS in any capacity, and the other two would. And on top of that, I'm not surprised Ubisoft let Microsoft do this, considering they're pretty buddy-buddy with Microsoft. They're a lot like Sega in that respect. Well, actually, no. They're buddy-buddy with pretty much every console company, for the most part. Maybe minus Nintendo, but actually, no, they are pretty buddy-buddy with Nintendo, because they made the Rabbids and Mario crossover game several years ago for Switch. But, yeah. In terms of what this game is, it's okay. I don't hate it. I think it probably gets a little bit too much amount of hate. However, it suffers from a lot of the same problems that Assassin's Creed 1 did. That being the one of the lead characters' voices is just weird. I don't understand why Aiden was voiced like he was at points. Especially when it sounds like that's not the natural voice of his actor. I can't wait there's gonna be some DLC apparently that has Aiden come back in Legion. That's gonna be interesting when it drops. He made a cameo in Watch Dogs 2, which was nice. It's obvious Ubisoft don't want to give up on Aiden Pierce, and I kind of would like give up if a fourth Watch Dogs were greenlit. I would actually kind of like it to go back to the story of Aiden Pierce and give him a good, satisfactory ending. They could have him come back for cameos or special features or whatever, or not features, special guest appearances or whatever in possible future Watch Dogs games. But I really would like if a fourth Watch Dogs could go with the story of Aiden Pierce. You could have Aiden, you could have T-Bone, you could have the guys from Watch Dogs 2. You could have all of them team up for a really cool game, I think, and try to balance the story elements of both serious and comedic. You could have Aiden's side be the more serious and thought-provoking side, while you have the guys from Watch Dogs 2's DedSec's, I guess DedSec West Coast's part of the game and story be more lighthearted, jokey, and fun. And you have the gameplay, the good gameplay innovations of the sequels taken into account. And yeah, and you could have Aiden reunite with his sister and his nephew. You could have some wrapping up of loose ends with really heartfelt and really well told. It'll be a good ending for Aiden. I felt that Altair got a really good ending in Assassin's Creed Revelations. And it shows that with the right writing behind their games, Ubisoft can produce some really well done stories in their games. And it just takes some care, and it takes some good execution. And I would love if a future Watch Dogs game could do that. So they wouldn't have to worry about Aiden Pierce, because I did find him to be a mostly compelling character. However, he's not really that great of a character in other respects. And tell the actor to, or just let the actor lighten up on the voice, because he doesn't need to sound like Batman. He doesn't need to sound like Dark Knight Batman for all time. That voice is not really that good. Just let the actor use his normal voice. I'm just saying. But yeah. So yeah, I really don't mind the first two Watch Dogs games. Will I play them ever again? I don't know. Maybe for like a stream, or if in like several years Microsoft does resolution boosts to games in addition to FPS boosts to games that didn't get Xbox One X enhancements. That would be nice. But I feel like Microsoft would probably do their own version of a gaming PC before they would give us that kind of stuff on consoles. And they would have to strike the right balance between FPS boost and a res boost. They've done resolution boosts to 360 games before, so they could easily do it. And it's basically the same process as they do FPS boosts. They could do the same exact things that they do for FPS boosts to games to do resolution boosts. And I personally think that they should. I honestly think that they should. They should up the resolution up to 4K for some of these games. And they should implement a good temporal anti-aliasing feature. Because that would definitely help, especially when the game's either downsample or downscale from 4K to like 1080p or 1440p. Having some of these games in a higher resolution would also give them a boost over PlayStation, because PlayStation has all of the, or most of the same games Xbox One did. But you know, at a higher resolution, and in some cases a higher frame rate. So yeah, Microsoft is taking care of the higher frame rate issue as well as future-proofing other games that to give them the higher frame rates. But I think higher resolutions would also help out, especially for games that didn't get them, and games that don't have good temporal anti-aliasing to make it not as noticeable so you don't mind. But yeah, I'm assuming they would have to work closer with the publishers and devs, but yeah, so it would be great, because this game doesn't have as bad of dithering, I would say, most of the time compared to Watch Dogs 2, but granted, also, I think Watch Dogs 2 was in a higher resolution. I don't know what the resolution of this game is. It's at least 720, I think. Possibly up to a 900p. But I feel like this game probably gets up to a 1080p on PS4 and now PS5. So it would be great. Watch Dogs 2 was 900p. I think on both. So yeah, and it got PS4 Pro enhancements. So yeah. I also think Ubisoft should just give Watch Dogs 2 on Xbox One X and Series X the same enhancements. But yeah, so I don't really have too much else to say on this over the credits. I think that it is an okay game. Has, in terms of holding up almost 10 years later, because this came out in 2014, so it's 7 years later at the time I'm playing this. It's okay. That's all I can really say. It's okay. And yeah. Then I want to say more than 20, mostly because I didn't know what I was doing, and I think I did side shit on top of whatever else I was doing, on top of the main story stuff. Either that or some stuff took me a little longer to do, which is probably understandable. And the first time I did this as well as Watch Dogs 2, I divided the videos up between the different parts of the acts. I don't know why I did that. I think I just wanted to be more professional, but being a little bit more carefree and open with this shit. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be replaying some other games as well that got FPS boosts, especially after Microsoft adds them to the program in OS updates. It's gonna be really nice. So yeah, I think you guys are gonna be seeing this recording sometime in the summer when I'll upload it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the replay through. I do apologize if I was too quiet for some parts, but eh. But yeah, that was a good playthrough. Like Watch Dogs 2, it's a pretty consistent locked 60 FPS if you're getting a Series S or X and you do the FPS boost. It is a very locked 60. I don't know if I didn't see any FPS drops, which is nice. Yeah, the only games I think that have any serious drops when it comes to frame rate on the Series X and S are the games that are made directly for it, that you put in the 60 FPS modes. So yeah. But yeah. So, yeah, up next is going to be, and I've played like several different games that have either 60 FPS modes or 60 FPS natively or got FPS boosts already, and they are pretty locked at 60 when you do the FPS boosting, which is nice, or put them in the 60 FPS modes or play them just as they are, which is nice on Series X and even PS5. So, yeah, can't wait for Digital Foundry. By the time that this video's out, this is probably gonna be several months old, but like, can't wait for Digital Foundry's analyses of the games that got added to the FPS Boost program. And that's a good thing that Microsoft is doing, which is focusing on that shit.
Had a successful year. With CTOS Chicago setting the standard, we're proud to announce an expansion into other major cities across the country and around the world. There's no better way to bring the city right to your doorstep. Look for CTOS 2.0 in the new year. CTOS, the future at the touch of a button.
Alright. Which, that is really weird that those achievements didn't pop. I was expecting not to have achievements pop during this playthrough, but I've had like 4 or 5 pop. That's not how that's supposed to be. That's really odd that those didn't unlock in my first playthrough. You think you get all the skill points. Also, these games could really use New Game Plus. I would have loved if, hold on, let me see. Actually, me to have that. Where in the fuck am I? Huh. I guess you really can't replay story missions in this. You can do it in Watch Dogs 2. But yeah, I would actually like a remaster of the first 2 Watch Dogs games for current-gen consoles. Will they do it? I don't know. Considering the original versions are backwards compatible, and Ubisoft doesn't have to do anything for FPS boosting. I don't know. I would love if Ubisoft or Microsoft or whoever would do resolution boosting which, like I've said, because this picture doesn't look bad, and YouTube's compression will probably help, but if you're looking at this on, I'm on a 1080p TV. It's probably worse on a 4K TV as well. If you're looking at this like I am on an actual TV, there's dithers in a lot of different places, and it fucking sucks. But yeah. So guys, get ready for Bad Blood up next, and then all that. So, gonna pause right here. See you guys for the next one. And if you're just watching for the main game, link in the description, all my shit, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.